Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli on FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. Consider supporting me on Patreon. If you are in the market to buy a Tesla car, please use my referral code. All the links are below. And one of my favorite things to do is to recommend a version of a car to a potential buyer. And the most popular car, not only EV, the most popular car, the most sold car in the world, stunning, it's a stunning thing, was the Tesla Model Y. It's just a perfect car. I made so many videos about it. I own one. I love it. Who doesn't? Now, Tesla Model Y, as of now, and it's going to change soon, I think, has three versions, okay? The base model, the long range, and the performance. Now, today I'm going to try to show you and convince you that the Tesla Model Y base model, the standard range with the 260 miles, it's probably the best value, and I'm going to tell you why. So the Tesla Model Y base model has 260 miles. There's a big asterisk there, 135 miles per hour and 6.60 to 60, okay? Now, the price is, listen to this, $43,990, but it's really $36 if you qualify for the tax incentive. That is cheaper than the Model 3, okay? And it's a huge, amazing car. Now, the long range, now here's the big deal. It's 310 in terms of the range, and after incentives, $41,490. Amazing price, okay? Now, it's much faster. It's 4.8 seconds, 0 to 60, and more range, but it's more expensive, okay? After all said and done, it's like $5,000 more. Same thing goes for the performance, which has 285 miles, and it is 44,000. So it is more expensive, obviously, than the long range, but much more expensive than the base model. Okay, but it has 3.5 seconds. I've driven it. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing car. So you would think I would just go with the car that suits me the most and just buy it. But now let me just tell you this. The base model, the standard range base model, one motor, has a software lock on the total range. What am I saying? You're supposed to charge this car, because they are NMC batteries, meaning they are nickel based, to 80%. So 80% of 260 is 208 miles. Okay, 80% of the longest 310 miles is 248, and 80% of the performance, it's only 228. Okay, now what is the catch here? It is a software lock. How do I know? By the weight of the car. It's not that big difference, meaning there's 10 to 20% more battery than the 260 miles that is advertised. In other words, if you want to charge it to 100% few times a week because you need it, you will get more than the 80% that you will get in the long range, and much more than in the standard, in the performance. Meaning, the daily driver, what do you need? Less than 100 miles. But if you need long distances, you can charge it to 100%, no problem, whenever you need. And it's not going to degrade your battery as fast as you would if you do the same thing in the other two versions. So, saving $5,000 to $8,000 is a lot of money. What you can do with it, you can get any color you want, you can get white trim, you can get, enhanced autopilot. You have options if you would like that. And it's the same dimension, it's the same size, it's the same thing. I mean, there are a couple little changes. Now, the only, it's a big advantage. The only advantage that the long range has on both the performance and the standard is the 7-seat, the 7-seat option. Now, if you have a family of 3 kids or 4 kids and you need to drive them around every morning, the Tesla Model Y 7-seat option is not good. It's perfect. I have a friend who has it. I've reviewed it. It's an awesome, awesome option. Now, that's the only quote-unquote option, but it is a huge, huge advantage. Now, if you don't need that, I think that for the price and for the ability to charge to 100% whenever you need, more often that you would do that in the longer general performance in terms of the battery health. The standard range is fantastic. It is fantastic because it's like, now, as you know, Tesla sometimes does it. You can unlock more range if you pay more. It did that, I think, in the Model S one time. You shouldn't guarantee that this would happen, but 260 miles is plenty, knowing that you have 10 to probably 20% buffer of more battery that is just software locked, if you follow what I mean. So I have the standard range Model 3. If I'm to trade my Model Y, I will trade it to the base model, to the standard range, because I think it's just a fantastic option, saves you a lot of money and gives you everything that you need, really. All right, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.